Hi YouTube, this is Kenny the Messy Soaper coming today with a cutting video of my Georgia peaches. I have been like crazy busy making soap. I actually made 3 loaves of soap last night, and I have 2 more to make. So because I'm trying to play catch up here because I'm falling so far behind. So once I get that done, then I'll be back on track. And I'm thinking I have a couple more soaps that, here I go with my crooked cuts again. But I have a couple more soaps that I want to cut today. If they're not too soft, I will cut them. So here is my end piece, which that's not the fun part. So, yeah, I'm crazy busy, and that's why I have been slacking off on answering you guys' comments. And I am so sorry, but I am going to sit my buns down tonight and go through. Well, by the time this video is posted, I will have answered all of your questions and comments. But it's just been super duper crazy. So I'm trying my best to get everything in order, and then I have to clean the house. And oh my god, I had so many soap dishes to wash. I thought I was being smart by buying excuse me, all these extra bowls for soap making. It just made an even bigger mess for me to have to clean up later. Okay, do I love this? No. It's kind of soft, and I made it like on the darker side, but no, it doesn't look anything like my other Georgia peaches, but it's too early to tell. So let me get to some more cutting, and then we'll see what's on in the middle pieces. But I have to say, it looks beautiful on the top. It smells great. I'm not disappointed with it, but I did the same method. I don't think I swirled it last time just because I wasn't obsessed with swirling then as I am now, but I did, you know what, I did swirl it. I can't remember, it's been so long ago, but it's still a very nice springy, very springy soap, and it was kind of like that too. The colors weren't just like pow in your face, and I kind of thought that it was going to be, just because the colors were very neon when I was making it, but they have lightened up a lot. So I think it'll end up looking back like it was, you know, before, just a different pattern, that's all. And I need to get my mom over here because my soaping room is a disaster, and I keep trying to clean it and it's just not working. She's like amazing with organizing, and I suck at organizing because I don't know, I'm just like the messy sort where stuff is, I'll leave it where it's at, so when I need it, I know exactly where to find it. Even if it's like behind something tucked away, I'll still know where it's at. If I clean it up, or if she cleans it up, I may never ever see it again. But that's just the way I roll. But it's getting a little crazy in here, so I do need her to come over and regulate. Even if she make me clean it, which I know she won't, but at least it'll be organized. So gotta get Mumsy over here. And we went back to Southern Sensations yesterday. I didn't go nuts. I only bought, I think, 7 more. I got some of the stuff that I needed that I didn't have this time. Well, that I didn't get last time because I totally forgot in all my excitement. So I got that and a few other ones. They had some stuff on clearance. I mean, they had a 16-ounce bottle of, no, it was an 8-ounce bottle of Miss Shelley by Christian Dior type. They had that on sale for, I think it was like $6 for 8 ounces. Not bad. So of course I jumped all over that. And that was the last one. And then I got some rose because I went shopping with Hunter and I saw a couple of candles that had some pretty cool fragrances. Am I the only one that does that? Let me turn on this music. But yeah, am I the only one that does it? I'll go to like Marshall's or TJ Maxx or Genki or wherever, you know, and if I smell something, I'll like, you know, I like this. I'm going to see if I can find the fragrance oil so I can create it in a soap. And I love doing that. But I mean, some of them you really don't know if they're going to turn out smelling like that. Because I found one which was ginger and sea salt. And to me, I love the smell of fresh ginger. It smells very good. because I cook with it a lot. But ginger essential oil smells horrifying to me. I'm sorry for those of you who like it, but it seriously makes me want to gag. I hate the smell of fresh ginger essential oil. So I was looking for a ginger or a sea salt. They had yuzu and sea salt, which I didn't like that combination. And then they didn't have ginger either, and a fragrance oil. So I put the kibosh on that. Well, that put the kibosh on that. What else did I find? It was rose and lavender. And I used to be a huge fan of lavender until I started making a lot of soaps containing lavender. Now it is my least favorite because it's very potent, and after a while it can get to you. You know, I don't know, that's just me. But a rose, and I don't like rose, but I got the rose, and it actually smells pretty good, and it smells like a true rose, that's for sure. So I think I have some lavender vanilla, and I may mix those two and see what I come up with. And I just don't believe ever that it'll end up smelling like that product that you found and smell. But I say, why not, you know, give it a shot and see what you come up with. Alright guys, so here we go. That is extremely springy, so I do like the fact that it is nice and springy. And it was last time. I mean, hell, it's the same color scheme and everything. This roll is just different. And I think the more that I cut, the more it's starting to grow on me. So I do like it. I just like bold colors. But this is very, very nice and springy. I almost don't want to cut the back off of this one because I do believe this is an inch. Let's see. I mean, it's a hair off of an inch. So let's see if I can shave it without mucking it up. Ooh, I'm going to go ahead and say nope. Now that's right at an inch. So I'm going to leave the back on this one. Oh, but it's so ugly. I got to shave it off. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'll just take the very... Oops, okay. Kenny, you might not want to do that. Well, whatever. I'll just have to discount this one because I just hate plain backs. I like to have a little bit of color on them. So, let's see. I think that's crooked. Or I just might end up keeping this with myself because I just cut it crooked. Awesome sauce. So, but yeah. Oh, see? That's really, really pretty. I think that's like my favorite one. So, even though it's very thin, I'll just probably discount this one. But it's really cute. I like that. So, that is it for that bar. Well, let's say that loaf. Now, am I going to cut another one? I kind of want to. I think I can cut my Flutter by Feels, which has been revamped in its look, just because I'm not really good. I don't know if anyone's really good with, you know, creating soaps. Yeah, this is good to go. I can cut it because it's pretty darn hard, well, on the outside anyway. But I do love the look of this, so I'm not upset with it. But I was going for the original look, but then I forgot there was some white in the middle. And I didn't do that. So therefore, we came up with this. So, let me cut the end off. I think this one's going to be really cool. And I think the other two are just a little bit, I don't know, they might be ready to cut. We'll see. We'll see. I might just do an entire cutting video of all of my sips. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's a little too far off. Ew, I hate washing soap dishes. Hate it. And my house doesn't have a basement. If it had a basement, that would be like amazeballs. And I would love to have like a utility sink. Well, let's keep going. That's pretty though. I do like it. I think it might still be a little tacky because it's not even... It's about 14 hours old. And I kind of added a little bit more water. Why? Don't ask me. I just did. Because this one behaved beautifully, so I didn't have any issues out of it. I can't remember. I was just soaking like a mad person, like a crazy person yesterday, so I don't really honestly remember anything that I did. Okay. Now, come on. Okay. Behave yourself. Behave. Alright, so the first pieces, I don't have much going on there. That's kind of boring, but the top is cool, so... Yeah, I hope that's just not going to be the case, you know, where all the colors at the top. Because I like for my color to be down at the bottom. But I keep saying that it's still too early to tell. Let me continue to cut, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay. Okay, it's getting a little further down, not too much. And then it's like I did my white with my purple mica line like I did last time, and I purposely broke it up, but I did a hanger swirl and I broke my hanger that I made, so I wasn't able to do it this time. It seems like all of my purple kind of mushed off to the sides, so I don't think we're going to have a white bottom on this one. I highly doubt that I am. Okay, I love this cutter. Love, 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 love this cutter. And for those of you who are interested, I know I've said this in previous videos, but I would love to give this young man and his wife some business. It's from Crossroads Soap Tools, and I'll be sure to put a link to his Etsy shop in the comment, well, in the comment section below. Yes, in the information section. Okay, yeah, I'm not in love with this one. No, I think maybe it just needs to get a little bit more air to it to see if the color will change a bit, but right now I am not in love with it. But I know who will be in love with it. My favorite customer ever, because this is her favorite, and I think she bought basically all of them. So that's why I went on a hurry up and got this back in stock for my dear Patricia, because I love her. So it is still pretty, but you know, I'm just that way. I'm very critical of my soaps. Okay, I like that one. I just hope that the color darkens up a bit, because all these light colors, not really my thing. And I darkened this, you know, a lot, and it's still very, very light, which is odd. So I'll be glad, so happy when this weather go ahead and decide on being like spring or winter or whatever, because it's like only 30 degrees today. It was 50 yesterday, but it was actually pretty cold even though it was 50. And it's 30 degrees outside today. I'm just like raring to open my windows. I want to open my windows so bad, because I just like to get things aired out and fresh. Yeah, this is way different from my last one, but I mean, same color scheme. It works. Like I said, I'm not in love with it, but I do like it. And I really could not have expected it to turn out being the same, especially since I did not do the same method. And I know you guys saw me do another remake of Troublemaker, but it just keeps blowing off my shelves. And I figured while I was doing my Soap Making Mania video, I might as well go ahead and toss that one in, because it has to be made. And I think I'm going to do another one, but oops, I'm not going to record that one. Oh, now see, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, that's the top. I love the top on this one. I like the top on this more than I like the other one. And I am running out of space, because I have two other loaves sitting over here that I tend to not move them once I cut them and put them on the shelf until much later. And basically that means when I run out of room and have no more space to put soaps, that's when I move them. So I think I might attach a photo, like collage or slideshow or whatever, at the end of this video, once I clean up all my soaps, because you know I have to clean them up and make them all pretty so they'll be camera ready. I love that swirl. That's really pretty, minus the big blowhole. But yeah, I think this end got more of the swirliness going on. And I said I was going to let these sit for at least 2 more days, but I can never do that, just because I love to see what's going on the inside. And then of course my Troublemaker will never ever ever be the same. I don't know what happened, why I got so much more pink in this one than I did the like the aqua color. But it's so funny, because the more, not really funny, it's awesome. The more I make the soap, it's getting easier and easier, and it's becoming less of a troublemaker. I'm just figuring out methods that just buys me a little bit more time when actually making the soap, so I'm not like killing myself trying to get it in the mold without it clumping up and turning crazy on me. But yeah, I think eventually I'll get to the point where I'm able to make it with no acceleration at all. Hopefully, that is my hope and prayer. I don't know, but I'm working on it. But I just do notice that the more I make it, excuse me for all the throat clearing, that's terrible. The more I make it, the easier it gets for me. So I made a massive mess while making it, but at least I was able to make it. Okay, yeah, so these swirls aren't that impressive. They're still pretty. And I hate that the white just kind of flew off to the sides because all of my purple is over here. And I think that's why the bar looks so naked, because there's nothing down there. But oh well, it's still gorgeous and it will still sell. So now, am I going to go ahead and mess up this bar too, cutting the back off? Yes, I am. Let's see, maybe I can. Let's see if it's, because it's a little, just a wee bit bigger than an inch. There is room to shave off the back. It's just, you know, me and cutting soaps properly. Just, yeah. Yeah, that's just pushing it. But I do forget that I have this little adjustment here. So I can just do that. Duh. Duh, duh, duh. Yeah, let's just do that, because that's what it's for. Oh, geez. And that did not work out either. So let's just adjust that a little bit more. Oh, Kenny, you make me laugh. So dumb. Oh, Jesus. Anyway. Let's see. Let's try this one more time. And if I don't get it this time, I'm going to leave this bar of soap alone before I, like, totally ruin it. Yeah, I'll just cut that much off. And I'll turn it into a sample, or I'll keep this one myself, because, you know, it's so crazy. I make all this soap and I rarely get to have any of it because I always sell all of it. So maybe this one will be for me because it's a little smaller one. Okay, so that's the top, that's the other side, and that is it for Flutterby Fills. Now, am I going to cut another one? Yes, just cut them all. Stop saying am I going to, just cut them all. So I am running out of room here, but I am going to cut them all. So, which one did I do next? My Floral Violet. And this one had a total revamp because I did this one in a slab mold last time, and I did like a, oops, it was a mantra swirl. And this one I'm very, very interested in seeing how it's going to turn out, because I totally changed the whole way I did this one. Did I mess up the top trying to get off the mold? Most certainly. It just needs a little bit of cleaning up, and I think it'll be all right. So, and does anybody know the chemistry store? I purchased some things from the chemistry store, and I went on last night because I need some more goat milk. And it said, this item is no longer available. Do they mean at this moment or forever? Because if they mean forever, then that sucks. Because they had a really, really good price on it, and I don't know why they would stop selling it. So I'm hoping that they meant at this moment in time. And if any of you know, please do let me know, because I got some from Bulk Apothecary, and I like them, but if I can save money, I will. So that's the end cut. That's weird, because I poured white down the middle, but maybe it just didn't show up on that piece. Okay. In a minute, I might have to stop and make some room, because I seriously don't have any room left over here. It looks really cool, all these bars of soap sitting over here. And that one, yeah, that one I gotta be careful, because it's still a little bit tacky, and I don't want to put any dents in it. Okay, yeah, this is a very strange one, because I didn't, what I did with my last one, I did dividers, and I did purple, white, and green, and then kind of did the mantra swirl to blend it all together. And so I kind of did, I don't know, something, a faux mantra, I don't know what to call it, but I do like the way it looks, and it smells amazing. And the problem with buying closeout fragrances is if you don't buy a whole lot, and you really don't want to buy a whole lot before you know what it smells like. I saw this at Bitter Creek, well, online, and I said, that seems like it would smell good. No, actually, they sent me a sample, and it smelled amazing. So I said, I'm going to go and get some of that. And then I went online, and I bought 16 ounces, and they had a really good price, which I don't remember what the price was, but I did get 16 ounces. And it smells amazing, and I didn't want a lot because I didn't know how well the soap was going to sell. And I did end up selling all of it. But, you know, now I went, that is very unusual, isn't it? Yeah, that's unusual swirl. Wow. But yeah, I did go back on their website, and I do believe they no longer carry it. And once it's gone, it's gone. So that blows. I do have enough to make, I think, two more loaves. I think, or maybe just one more. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But after that, there will be no more floral violet. And I think for some people, the name, I may have to name it something else. Floral violet kind of turns people off because everybody's not really, like a flower person. But it honestly doesn't smell like a super strong, crazy violet. It's it smells more like a nice perfume. It really does. So it is one of my favorite scents. This swirl is so weird. That is very weird. And it's not, I don't know, it's not a swirl. Because I just kind of took the stick and drug it back and forth like you would do a matcha swirl all the way through. But that's a very unusual looking soap. It's not ugly, it's just unusual. But you know what, I guess it's fun to break out of your norm every now and then and do something different. So I was just not in the mood to line my slab mold at all. And I might just break down and buy a silicone slab mold with a wooden box for it, just because. But I don't, that's the reason why I haven't, because I don't do a lot of slab molds. But we'll see. Okay. We will see. But I just love that my shelves just keep going empty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And now I kind of have an idea of which ones are my best sellers. So I can start making those in advance instead of me running out and then, or getting close to having nothing and then make something and have a 6-week wait on it. That is so strange. I don't know. It reminds me, like, this middle part right here kind of looks like a crop circle. I don't know. That's weird. But the top is gorgeous. Yes, it is a very unusual looking soap. And guys, I don't know. Yeah, I am. I was gonna say I don't think I'm gonna cut my troublemaker film it, because you guys have seen me do that once. But you've seen it. This is the third remake of it. But I guess I will, because it'll never ever be the same. So I will do that. And I'm almost done with this very odd looking soap. Alright, so let me go ahead and get finished cutting this, and then I will do my troublemaker, and then I will be done with the cutting for today. And I still have to make my oh so dainty again, because it is all gone. And I'm going to hot process that one. And I still have to make my the bee's knees. And then I have an idea for, I've been putting off my signature soap, which is my Royal Appleberry soap. I've been putting it off because I want to do a revamp on that as well, give it a whole new look. And I have all my embeds and stuff ready. I'm just trying to decide on what colors. Am I going to keep the same color scheme that I had before, or just do entirely new look? I'm not sure. I know for sure I won't be doing the melt and pour in it, just because I don't feel like being bothered with that. So yeah, it won't have melt and pour, but I'm just undecided on the colors. Yeah, this is very unusual. So, but my first one, even though it was in slat, it didn't have a whole lot of crazy swirls and all that stuff going on in it either. So I guess it's about the same, just in a loaf form instead of a slab. Okay. That's odd how this one cut. Same mold. Oh wow. Yeah, I was expecting more of this, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Alright, and that's the last piece for that one. And then we have one more, which I should probably cut this into two, which I can do later. Okay. I just, like I said, I am running out of room. Once I move this troublemaker, I'm sure I'll have some more room, but I need to readjust this, because I like for my troublemaker, anything I make in tall skinny needs to be just a wee bit wider, a thicker cut, just because I think by it being a thin soap, the 1 inch is, I don't know, I just feel like you should get more soap. And that is very, very pink, isn't it? You guys can't see it, but yeah, that's extremely pink. Okay, let me cut my end off. Nope. Okay, I'm trying to cut too thin of a... Yeah, I just need to butt it up against here and cut that. Oh, I like that. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. That looks like my first one. Yay! I'm so happy. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. I told you guys, I'm getting a hold on this baby now. That is awesome sauce. Love it. And I just wasn't sure how this one was going to turn out. I thought, okay, I got too much pink going on or something, because my very first one had more white with the lines of the other colors in it. But I'm loving this one. Yeah. I do think I like it. Yes. Alright, let's see. Do I want that thick? Ooh, that's kind of thick. Let's take that back just a wee bit. I think that's a little bit too thick. Yeah, about there. I love that this have the inch markings on it. And I could be wrong. Other cutters may have the same. I just haven't saw them. So, love this one. So, good job, Tanner of Crossroad Soap Tools. He and his awesome wife. Oh, that's gorgeous. Love, love, love it. Yes, it looks so much like the first one. And the pink on this one was just like, pow, kind of like punch you in the eye a little bit. And I did do some different glitters on top because I have all my cool new glitters. And they actually did go pretty well with this soap. So that's why I didn't use my original glitters. But look at that. I love that. That's really stinking cool. And that's the top. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I just went on and did all of my cuts in one video. That's less work I have to do later. Like taking pictures and all that. I mean, I still have to do them, but I just don't have to do it later. So yeah, I really do like that a lot. That's a cool looking soap, if I must say so myself. And I hope I never sound like, you know, I'm being vain about my soaps or anything because I call them gorgeous. Okay, guys, I'm back. During my crazy shopping spree for all soap supplies, I didn't think to get a new memory card for my camera because I don't know, it's only an 8 gig, so it doesn't hold much, and I don't know why. Well, I don't know. But still, I just need to order one, so that is on my to-do list of things to buy. I'm almost done with my crazy shopping spree. I ordered some stuff from Bulk Apothecary last night. Like some sodium lactate and stuff that I use that I am running low on because there's nothing worse than to actually run out when you need it. So, got that. And what else did I get? I got my goat milk from them because the chemistry store did not have it. I love that. Oh, I love that. That is so pretty, especially the pink, how bright it is. Can you guys see that? Come on, clear up. Yes. It's gorgeous. Oh, and like I was saying, I hope I don't sound like I'm being like vain, you know, because all of my soaps are so amazing. No, they're not. I make some crap soaps too. But it's just, you should be proud of, if you do something and you love it, you should be proud of it. So I don't want anybody to think that, you know, I'm like, I'm so great at making soap. No, I'm not. Like I said, I make some soaps that if I was, well, matter of fact, I will show you guys. You only improve, you know, as you go. But I have one soap and it stinks and it's ugly that I made when I first started making soap. And it's just been kind of hanging out on the shelf, taking up space. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. We won't even use it to bathe with because it smells, I don't know. It's an odd smell. It doesn't like stink, but it's just a weird smell. It's kind of minty, like this minty candy. I don't know. It's just not a good soap. So what am I going to do with it? I have no idea. But I will show you guys like one of my really horrendous soaps. But when I do make something that turns out lovely, I will say it. And I just hope that people don't think, you know, oh, she thinks she's so great at it. You know, she's not that great. I don't want anybody to think that because I'm not gloating here. I'm just proud of my soap. That's all. And all of us should be. No matter what you make, you should be proud. Whether it be soap or lotion or perfume or salt bars or whatever it is, you should be very, very proud of yourself and say it to yourself. You know, and if you are proud, give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve it. You really do. So most definitely, you know, give yourself a hug. Give yourself a high five. Pat yourself on the back. Tell yourself you're awesome. you are stinking awesome. You're awesome sauce, man, because you nailed it. So there's nothing in the world wrong with that. So do it. All right. Oh, and two, I discovered, like, you see how my white is back? Yay! Because I bought some, and speaking of running out of stuff, I ran out of olive oil, the one that, my normal brand, and I had to go to one of the, what is it? Oh, it's a Middle Eastern bakery, which I love shopping at those stores. I live in a very, very, very culturally diverse area. So there's Asian markets and Indian markets, which I shop there. I shop there more than I shop my local stores. Oops. And Middle Eastern markets, just all kinds of great stuff. You can find some amazing products that you can use for soaps for, I mean, very, very inexpensive. So most definitely, if you have those types of stores in your area, do go there and do support them, because most of them are small businesses anyway, so they can use our support. Why not? You know, I know people buy American, but you know what? We all live in America, so we're Americans. That's just how it help everybody. It doesn't matter where you're from, you know, none of that stuff. Who cares? Most definitely, you can find some great stuff for your soaps. So, I went there, and it's so funny because he tells me, oh, it's the best olive oil, the best kind you'll ever find. And I said, is it pumice? And pumice. And he said, what is that? I just said, never mind. But it was a great olive oil. That, I love that one, especially like right here. It was a great olive oil. It was just a bit darker, and so it caused my soap batter to be a little more on the yellow side, because I'm like, I didn't do anything different. Why am I not getting white? And I never really got, you know, true white. But I don't know, with this last batch or master batch that I made, it was very, oh, it's turning back into white. I'm actually getting white, so I'm not using too much of the lighter color. All right, let's cut that off, and we are done with the cuttings. I love this. I love the way that turned out. That is amazing. It's kind of like a, I don't know, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera. Come on, clear up. Probably not, but it kind of is like raised a little bit, like a 3D effect in a sense. But that is stinking cool, man. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so that's enough of gloating. Let me show you guys some of my first soaps that I made. And I mean, this was like probably like my third. I was kind of feeling myself then. I'm like, yeah, I'm awesome at soap making. And this was my very first soap seeds. Ta-da! Isn't that frightening? Oh my god, that's the ugliest soap I've ever seen in my life. Oh, yeah, and it smells like candy canes and flowers. That is hideous. Oatmeal, anyone? And I was trying to do like a mantra swirl, and that didn't work because it seized up on me. That, I think this is like my first seize ever. So this was like a Black Star purple. This was like a tangerine color, and this was like a Black Star green. And do you see what color it is now? So yeah, that's my first seize. Awesome. So no, I don't always make beautiful soaps. This baby, I think it's just going to hang out with me for as long as I make soap, just to be a reminder of where you came from. So that soap is hideous. Look at that. I just knocked it on the shelf and it didn't even put a dent in it. And then I made this soap here, which this was like my first attempt with like serious colors. You see that big major like cave there, and it's just half the colors didn't show up. It was supposed to be purple, orange, green, blue, white, and yellow. And that's the top. Kind of gross, yes. And it leaked oil for like 6 months. So no, Kenny doesn't always make gorgeous soaps. No, I don't. But when I do, I'm so proud that they don't turn out like this or the first soap that I made. So yes, if you do make soaps and you nail it and you know you nailed it, give yourself encouragement. Give yourself praise. Pat yourself on the back, because you do deserve it. And let's see. Do I have any more of the ugly ones here? I think my mom ran off with all of them. So, but yeah. Oh, here's one more. And I don't know what the hell happened to this soap. The soap itself, the colors were decent, but it turned like, I think it spoiled, because I use grapeseed, and I know it has I use a high amount of grapeseed because I was still experimenting with oils. It smells just like oil, old oil. And it discolored a bit, and it was very, very sticky for a very long time, and the top is gross. So yeah, when you come from making this to, you know, making soaps that look like this, and yeah, pat yourself on the back because you do deserve it. So I've just been super duper busy. I want to show you guys all of the soaps since I've been making the past couple of days to get back, you know, on track with things. So I will show you. So there's 2 that I just cut there, and there's all the rest. So I've been a busy girl. So yeah, I will get all these. It's a couple that I haven't, well, by the time you see this, yes, the videos will be posted, so it's not like I'm giving you a sneak peek on anything. So that is it for now. This is Kenny the Messy Soap, Royal Appleberry. Thank you for joining me once again. I love you guys so much. Whatever you do today, no matter what it is, if you nailed it and if you're awesome at it, give yourself a high five. Okay, until next time, guys, I'll see you later.